How is it going, guys? Slippery Jim here. Welcome back to Scav Vaults. And in this episode, I'm going to be trying to get as much knowledge essence as possible because I want to unlock another mod that's going to be very, very useful for getting items for the Vault altar, aka the Vaulter. And we might even try to continue our Ascension run to try to get some more stacks onto the Soul Flame here. But before we do that, what we might do is run the Paradox Vault. So we still have this crystal here that I crafted up. For some reason it bugged out and didn't get used up last time I ran the Paradox Vault. So yeah, well, we might as well use that again today. And we'll grab our backpacks as well out of here. So I've reorganized the backpacks a little bit here. And what I've got happening at the moment is with this black one, this is for all of the stackable stuff. You can see I've got massive stack upgrades here. I don't know exactly how many items can fit in one slot now, but it is a crazy, crazy amount because all of these multiply by 8 and then these ones multiply by 4. So yeah, I think we've got enough space in here for the stackable items. The other 3 backpacks, these are going to be for the non-stackable items because these are obviously just going to take up a lot of space. And three big backpacks hopefully is enough at the moment for the Paradox Vault. And of course I have my Scav belt as well, which has my food in it and stuff like that. So yeah, that's one little thing that I've done in between episodes. I also did a bit of farming in the raw vaults to get more chromatic iron and stuff like that. One other thing that we really have to focus on and that I didn't realize I was going to need quite so much of is these gems. So right now we're working towards getting to level 90 to be able to craft the next the final tier of tools, which are the prismatic tools, right? Now, for each one of these tools, among other things, what you require is 9 echoing ingots. So 9 echoing ingots is going to be 8 times 9 echoes, right? Which is, what, 72 echoes, something like that. Plus some black opal, I believe. But yeah, well, we could probably handle that after last episode's void vault that we did, but they also require for each tool 9 omega pogs. And omega pogs, if we look at crafting one of those up, if we look at what 9 would cost, so auto crafting 9 omega pogs, yeah, we have enough of some gems to craft 9, but we are short on like 4 of these gems, and that's just to get enough to make 1 tool. So I'm gonna have to focus a lot more on mining. I've been kind of shirking my mining responsibilities in the Paradox Vault, but we are gonna like have to do the entire mine room. I might be tempted to try to complete the Paradox Vault there if it looks like it might be possible otherwise, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, I think I've got almost everything here. We'll just grab this and this, and where did these go? This one here. I think it goes left to right in terms of priority for the pickup for items. Anyway, yeah, let's head up and we'll go into the Paradox Vault and see what we can get done here. Let's jump on in right now. Okay, so we'll go up north and do the Valara Blacksmith again to start with. It's the furthest away room, pretty much. Looking at what we need here. 48 Wenda, not a problem. 45 Valara, then 30 and 40 Tenos. Okay. So Tenos would be the difficult one there. For sure. Idona would also not be the easiest. So yeah, this one's asking for quite a lot of items. I don't think this one would be easy to complete. So yeah, I think we'll just focus on getting the blacksmiths done, getting the mine room done completely. Hoping we get a lot of gems. But yeah, eventually we'll get more and more time in here and we can spend more time to get that done. It's going to be awesome when we can get it done pretty much every time and get an artifact happening. Okay, we should be coming up pretty soon to the turn to the left here. It's a long way to get to this one. All right. We've made it. So we've got to come back south. Let's just get the... Oh, hello. Came out of nowhere. Let's up these guys. Okay, can't see a thing. Stupid cloud, man. Alright, there it goes. There's nothing up here this time anyway. Interesting. Alright. Nothing left there. Sneaky one right there. Oh, we got cookies there. I thought they were burgers for a second. Get out of it, you. They do hit pretty hard, but fortunately, so do I. By this stage, my ability power is extremely high. So pretty much the poison just devastates these guys. How did you get in? I guess he just spawned in here. It's not so juicy right now, but what I've found with these blacksmith rooms is if there's not so many chests down the bottom, usually it's because they're up the top part of the castle. Like, we'll see if that happens here, because there's not that many, relatively speaking, so far down below here. Oh, actually, there's a good chunk right there. Take it back. That was a pretty good chunk. This guy's obediently sitting in the chair. They will get out of the chair, though, if you get close to him. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything. Hey! Let's just block these guys off. Kill you as well. Alright, keep going up. Yeah, unfortunately at the moment I don't have any specific living chest omega rooms in this vault. It'd be good to get a mushroom, but you know, it's all RNG. I keep getting the blacksmiths. Blacksmiths are good. Don't get me wrong. Definitely good. Don't have to worry about vault gear ever, pretty much. Do have to worry about running out of plating, though. Okay, there weren't that many chests up here so far. I don't think... I didn't notice any trinkets this time on this particular room. But that's okay, we got pretty much every single trinket right now. And backups for a lot of them. Okay. We were going to go south, weren't we? Which is this way. We'll head back down. So go right here. We might as well go get the other blacksmith done as well. So we have to turn left at Tenos. Then we just go straight till we hit the first Idona room, which is the blacksmith. So we got 11. We only got 11 blessings from that room. That's okay. I don't think we're going to get the completion on this one. Ah, the champion. So is that this guy? Alright, where are these chests at? Are there any up here? What the hell? There's nearly always chests up top there. So the one we already checked. Okay. Let's go downstairs here. Okay, I think that's it. Wow, not a single chest in the gravel room. It's very unusual. Let's try to block these guys off. We'll just zap them, whatever. Yeah, it's very light on today. I don't know why. I guess I can't really complain about a free crystal, right? This is how... We've used this exact crystal twice now. So I can't really complain if it's not, like, super stacked with loot for whatever reason. The first time was very good. Alright, we want to head west from here. And then we'll go to the mine room next, I think, because I do want to get that fully completed. We've got plenty of time. And then I guess we should focus on the dragon room. Okay, mine room time, let's go. Having a lot of trouble with the lanterns today for some reason. They're everywhere. Alright. Go down a little bit here. Where's the wall there? Let's go for it. I have one bounty we can complete. And there it is. I am feeling the slightly lower mining speed a little bit due to my new magnet, but it's not a huge problem, mainly in relation to those minecart things. Okay, let's keep going down. We'll leave that little section there because it just takes too much time to fiddle around trying to get one or two gems that are left in that. Alright, let's just try and get these bits around the edges a little bit. Get that. Okay, forget about the rest of it. Doorways really mess things up sometimes. They disrupt the flow. Just see if there's anything juicy up here that I've left. I don't think there is. My magnet worn out? I don't think it is, but we're on 58%. Seems weird that those items were dragging behind me like that. I always forget to have smite on when I'm mining this. I really should make sure I use smite for this, because then I'll use a lot less durability on my hammer. Okay, so hopefully I didn't miss any echo or anything important like that. Feel like we're pretty close to the bottom here. $122 blessings. Yeah, okay, that's the bottom. Let's just snipe a few of these. Don't care about the benitoite too much. Looks like about it. So let's get out of here. We'll head south from here. Okay, so from here, we are going to go south to the second Tenos room. Then we're going to head east. Then we head south again here. So handy having a map. And we go west at the second Idona. Uh-oh. I always fall down here. I actually want to get these living chests here. Oh, there's our second, God damn, these are juicy. Our second bounty completed. That's pretty cool. These, common rooms, I've been ignoring them pretty much up until now, but, I mean, they are super juicy. It's probably worth running them. They are quite dangerous, though. I forgot where we were going from here. West, was it? South. Oh, south. They hit hard though. I'm getting nether wart out of this place for some reason. They're pretty much the nether type theme for Idona. She's a bit of an edgelord. Alright, let's see how many coins we can get. I usually drop a narrow. I had to wait for the cooldown though. You not dead yet? One tough champion right there. We don't have to worry too much about dying in this vault too, because we've got a couple of phoenixes up our sleeve. It would be a bit unfortunate though. I prefer not to die. You don't really die even. I think you would just like keep going without, kind of like how Totem of Undying works. I think it just resets your health. You just keep on trucking. Pretty much. Only got 2 minutes left here. Yeah, we definitely need a good 5 or 6 minutes more to get everything done 100%, I think. Now we've got that extra blacksmith. Those large slimes are annoying in this. Sometimes the corners have holes that are easy to miss. Okay, we're starting to run out of time a little bit. Hopefully we can kill a few of those champions. They sometimes have some juicy loot. One of those little corners I was talking about right there. Okay, we're gonna have to start heading back. I think there's just one little section I wanted to get to. Where was it? Of course, the oh, that was close. The Phoenix is not going to help me with the time. If I die to the timer, I'm perma-dead. Hopefully we can make it back. Or is it? Wait, is that glitching out? No. We gotta head east. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a close one. I gotta move fast here. Pretty much a straight run north from here. Fortunately, I've got lots of kiwis, but I don't have unlimited health to use them. Okay, we can't use any more kiwis. We're just gonna make it? 5. Oh no. Oh my god, that was so close. That would have been an expensive mistake. Damn, 132,000 experience. That's without the burger as well. Well, I wasn't really expecting to get any knowledge essence, but I think we might have got a sneaky chunk there, which is pretty good. Let's just de-loot. Okay, so we're going to see if we got any echoes. By the way, I did upgrade this wireless terminal to a crafting terminal. Oh, it says it's unlinked. Probably because it's a new, because I upgraded it. I think it's this thing here. So yeah, we can basically check our loot in here now. Oh, we got 12 echoes. That's sweet. So that pays for the crystal. Not that we had to pay for the crystal because it was a free crystal, pretty much. So that's pretty cool. There's still loot going in there being transferred actually, but I think we got a reasonable amount of gems there. 77 Ascalium, etc. Few inscription pieces there, which I actually really need right now. Relic booster packs. Let's just grab those out of there. We got some bounty pearls. Yeah, the usual stuff. We got the focuses. And what's great is I can search now in this. It's really, really good. Grab all of these out of there. I love it. So much more convenient. But yeah, that's definitely going to help with the numbers of gems. The knowledge essences going in there as well. I forget how many knowledge essence we need for a knowledge star, but it's quite a lot. If we look in here, knowledge star, it's basically 8 knowledge shards, so a knowledge shard is 9. So yeah, 72 knowledge essence, and we got nearly 2 stacks here, so that's probably at least 1 knowledge star there. I think I need about 5 though for what I want to do next. And these are our gems. More than a stack of Ashium, that's pretty awesome. So we'll grab, we'll put some of this stuff away first. Let's just chuck these in here. We got our 2 bounties there. We'll grab those. And we'll put these focuses in here. Bounty pearls go there. The vault essence away. We'll just save these bounty crates for now. But we'll grab the vault gear out of here and roll this stuff just to see if we get anything decent. There's actually going to be a ton of this, isn't there? Come to think of it. What we'll do first is we'll roll these mod boxes and booster packs. And we got, okay, we got two, the warrior and the dragon piece, which we don't need. And mod box wise, we got some more dense smart cable, energizing rod, and an ME terminal. So we'll put that stuff in there. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's going to take a while for me to roll the rest of that vault gear, but we'll go through and roll it all, and I'll come back and show you guys if there's anything super exciting in there. Okay, I went through the vault gear, guys, and we actually got 2 Omega pieces, which is pretty sweet. This one here is a set of boots. The stats aren't great on this, but I guess I could work on it. And this one here is a chest plate. Also not the best sort of stats and stuff on it at the moment, but we could obviously work on that. And then these leggings had really good prefixes. We got a chest plate here, which with max health. And this one here with pretty high resistance. So these are actually pretty good. I'll put these up here with my Omega items. We might end up needing these once my current gear set wears out, which is probably going to happen pretty soon. Okay, so apart from that, I think that's pretty much everything. So we will flush the rest of this stuff through. I don't think there was that much plating in there. There's a lot of gold. We'll see how much gold comes through here. So we got 343 at the moment. Alrighty, gold wise 453. So I think we got about 90 gold there from the dragon room, which is not too bad. Cool. So the question is, how many knowledge stars can we craft? Let's take a quick look. We can't do 25. We can't do 23. We can do 22. And I've got one here, which is 23. Now, what I've decided to do, guys, is I've decided to go, at least at first, with the Phytogenic Insolator. Because this is just so good for getting logs, for getting, you know, shroom lights, for getting stuff like that, apples, etc. It's unfortunate that it can't get leaves for me, but this is going to be super good to get. So we basically just need a couple more knowledge stars to be able to buy that research. And I've already set up a little spot right here for where I'm going to put those things. And I moved this over here and set up a modular router so it can feed the food in there and stuff like that for the compost. The other thing that I did is I've set up another igneous extruder at the back here, and this is just producing cobblestone and feeding it straight into this magma crucible, and this is giving us magma directly into the system, into our fluid storage. But what I've also done is I swapped out the magma crucible on this side for a pulverizer. And what I'm doing right now is feeding the cobble from this igneous extruder into the pulverizer. And then I am pulverizing it to get sand, gravel, and flint. So I'm always a little bit short on sand, and sand is needed for a lot of stuff and stuff that we might need to craft in the future. So it's really good to get Just a continuous source of free sand pretty much, which is going to be awesome. So I already have quite a lot of obsidian now. We're getting good numbers of ice and stuff like that as well, which is very cool indeed. So if we had 32 inscription pieces, I might think about making a mushroom room, but we don't. So what we might do is just run a regular vault. Let's grab a vault crystal off of here. And we might actually slap the old soul flame on this one. And we'll continue our ascension run. We got to 8 stacks right now. Hopefully we can continue that. It does ramp up the difficulty of whichever objective it is. It's either going to be the elixir or a scav objective. Let's get the rest of our stuff for running the vaults, guys, and then we'll be back and we'll jump on into the vault. Okay, I think I have everything here to head into the vault. We've got the frog to try out and the picture of a lucky goose for extra rarity, just in case we need it for a Scav Vault or something like that. Let's jump on in, see what we get. Okay, we do have a Scav Vault here, and we have to hit living chests, which is great because I want to hit those anyway. We got 1 saddlebag. That's probably going to be the only difficult one. The rest of these look pretty easy as long as we can find coin piles. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm not a huge fan of the snow theme, but it could be worse. It could be the gummy bears or something like that. Yeah, I think we're probably just about good to go. It's still loading in back there, but let's just go for it. No time to waste. We got 28.5 minutes these days in the vault, which is pretty awesome. Let's start up top. So we need all the chests except woodens, basically. Is there something through here? I can hear something. Okay, there's some coins right there. I quite like the stun ability. I've been experimenting with it lately. It seems pretty good. Give me those blood vials. Is that all there is back here? Okay. Pressed the wrong button there, but never mind. Got the job done. See what else we've got downstairs. Why am I getting... Oh, it's grey pestle. I thought that was stone for a second. Come on, can I get a toxic reaction? We don't really need woodens, but I kind of want them for the loot. Get those inscription pieces and whatnot. Oh, here we go. Living chests. There's a drowned hide for us. Very nice. Let's keep going. I don't know why these textures look like they're cracked like that. It's got to be a visual bug of some sort. Let's go this way. Or maybe I accidentally hit them with a hammer or something. There's living chests over here. I've been spamming the javelins a bit too much lately. They kind of drain my mana after a while. I guess if we see any Tenos altars, we might pick up the challenges, because that's the next god that I want to farm. What's this through here? What do we need? A saddlebag. Just keep going this way. Saddlebag. A weird POA. This one is really cool. I like this one a lot. This is like super well designed. I wish most of the POAs look like this. That is very cool. This sword, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I got this as a secret transmog from killing 500 mobs in a vault. Pretty cool. It's supposed to be a katana. I feel my mana regen is a little bit low with this new armor set that I've got to what I was used to. Let's just get out of here. Actually, I kind of want these ones. All the champions in here as well. It's getting a bit crowded. It's getting a bit crowded. Okay, let's keep going. So we've got 23 minutes left. Probably a bit early for a scav check. We'll just keep trucking on. We got down here. Definitely gonna have to keep the eyes peeled for coins. Health is a bit low right now. Go this way. Big wooden POI. Might be worth doing. Livings. Even the horde mobs are kind of chunky in this one. Where are the chests at? I think there's a few up here somewhere. POI's a bit all over the place. Don't see any more. Just spawn these guys in. Very good. Need all the living chests I can get my hands on. There's another one there. Let's have a quick look in the vendor. You never know, there might be something super good. like a artifact fragment or something like that would be nice. We'll go this way. If I get one more artifact fragment, I can actually craft up an artifact, which would be very nice. Very, very nice. Nothing super exciting down there. What's up here? More wooden chests. I need coin POIs, really. Where'd I get the Larimar from? What the heck? Have I not got Larimar? Let's fix that up. Let's just fix this. So move that. Larimar. Move it there. Okay. Should be good. Okay, what else we got down here? Oh, this is a mine room. We do need ore, but not specifically for the objective. You might just quickly mine these ones. Do a bit of a hit and run on these. I forgot that I got the frog. I literally can just walk up those 1 block ones. Is this another ore room? What? Okay, we've only got 16 minutes left, so we will do a quick scav check here. So we have 1 spider soul charm. We have the saddlebag we need, so that's good. We have 4 drowned hides, and we have 2 blood vials. So we definitely need coins and more gildeds at this stage. Could find coins. There's a few coins there. Okay, there's another blood vial. We're good for saddlebags, so I don't really need to hit these ornates too much. What there? What is that? This we do need. I think I got it. Oh my goodness. Dudes. Oh, there's a champion there. No wonder. And he's got the life leech thing going as well. Let's just loot the rest of these. Okay, we'll push on. Let's go this way. Actually, what is that up there? Woodens. I already cleared that one, I think. Actually, this one has... We don't need ornates, actually. So I really need to focus on living, gilded, and coins. Oh, we got a mushroom! Guys! This is exactly what I need. Oh my goodness. How good is that? I came in here wanting knowledge essence. It's a bit harder when you don't have the treasure goggles to figure out where all the chests are in this place. There's a lot of sneaky ones that are hidden. Couple up there, bunch of them down there. This mushroom is so cool. How it's like stairs or something. Oh, that was not good. Okay, I guess we're gonna hit the bottom area. This is the one that doesn't have the giant mushroom at the bottom, but it can still be pretty good. It's got like the tree stump going. Well, I think we'll be good for drowned hides unless I'm spectacularly unlucky. Take a look here. 11. Yeah. We're good for drowned hides. So, we just need the gildeds after this, pretty much into coins. Big chunk over there as well. We get these ones. That over there. It'd be good if the frog gave you higher jump height as well. Now, where were those other ones that I missed? I think it was these ones. Okay, that's probably about it. I'm sure there's like, actually there's one right there that I missed. There's also that one down there, but I'm not going to worry about that one. We'll just keep moving. So, yeah, we really got to focus hard now on gilded and coins. We'll just turn in these. So, okay. 5. All right, we're going to pretty much ignore everything except gilded and coins, and living I'm still going to hit, though. Coins, nice. I've been getting super lucky with the mushroom rooms lately. I don't know what it is, but... Oh, is there only one coin pile here? What the heck? That's a ripoff. That's wooden, so I'm not going to worry about that one. It's also woodens. One of my least favorite room designs, this one. Not a fan. Don't need those. Just go this way. 9 minutes left. I think we're going to get this one done though. It's not the hardest scav in the world, so we should be okay unless my luck is really super bad. There's just woodens. I think we got livings over here. This coins. They're not giving me very many coins, are they? Like, they're not exactly generous with the coin numbers. Oh, let's just push on. That room's not the greatest, I don't think. We got some glowstone dust. Okay, let's just check here. So we got 13. We actually got all the blood vials, so we don't need any more coins. Thank God for that. But we do need one more spider charm, and then we are good. Then we are good. So that's pretty awesome. Got to hit these gilders over here. Hit those gildeds. We did not get a spider charm there. Woodens. Let's go this way. 7 minutes left. I think this is an ore room, maybe. Yeah. Can't be bothered killing that champion. Ain't got time for that. He might have dropped something juicy though. Coins, we don't need coins. Let's see if we can find some gildeds. There's some. We got another champion. Come on, give me that spider soul charm. I think we got it. I think we got it. So that's pretty much the scav done. We can turn that in anytime we want now. And it's just all about the looting now. That was quite easy, I gotta say, that scav. Still got 5 minutes. Feel like we might do a run through and see if we can find an omega room or something interesting. Let's just set the compass to this room so we can oh, this is a dead end, I think. We'll still oh no, I did it. Oh, that was my compass. Thank God. I put my compass in the Scav Vault. Like a dumbass. What's that down there? I thought it was a god altar for a second. Oh, there's a dungeon here. Let's check this out. Normal difficulty. Alrighty. You might not even need to choose this one. We'll just do a quick run through. Go through, spawn everyone in. Double back. Drop the arrow. Turn on the Archon. Pretty much complete it. No archive in this one. This is the quick exit. Oh, we got some livings up here. Very tasty. For some reason, my armor heads up display keeps turning itself off. It's super annoying. I don't know why it does that. I think there was an update to that specific part of the mod pack or something and just threw it off or something like that. Regen. Don't mind that. 2 minutes 51. My donor down there. Coins. Sometimes the POIs are so fancy you think they're going to have lots of chests, but they actually don't. There's also a turn in here. Just see what the adjoining rooms are like. Have a look down the bottom here. Very fancy POIs in this one. What is this? It's like a cauldron situation? Man, we got really lucky with the living chests in this vault. It's been really good. Couldn't really have asked for more. Unless I got an impossible living chest dungeon or something crazy. Alright. Let's go hand in. Where was that thing? Let's get these. Thought it was downstairs here. I know there was one back in the other room. Maybe that's the one I was thinking. Let's just go back to that one. And you have to wait till it actually slopes up the stuff before you think you're safe, kind of thing. Nice! We added to our ascension. We're at 9 stacks now. And another completion. So that's pretty cool. It's going to be interesting to see how much knowledge essence we get from that vault. Hopefully a lot. I don't know if it's going to be 5 knowledge stars worth, but you never know. Let's just chuck that there. Did I complete any bounties? I only had one, but this one was pretty good. Chuck that over there. Alright. So guys, we'll pick up some fresh ones later, but for now let's just de-loot, and I'll be back shortly to show you guys what we got. Okay, it is time to check out the loot. So let's start with the completion crates. Not the completion crates, the bounty crates. These were pretty juicy, if I recall correctly. There was some pretty good gems in here for the most part. Rarity, mining speed, rarity, copiously, durability. Guess I'll hang on to it. It's not the greatest, but these other ones are pretty good. Just cut this down. Nice. So we'll hang on to those. We got 3 black chromatic steel, some more knowledge essence, gold and silver, and a gilded vault catalyst, which is pretty cool. Okay, completion crate. Let's see what we got out of this one. Alrighty. Not saying anything super sensational, but, you know, they do give you 3 platinum, which is pretty nice. And we got an augment there too for the ice cave. I don't know if I'm going to be using that anytime soon, but the augments are so rare that it's always good to get them. We can always combine it into a chaotic one if we wanted to as well. Let's put these in here. Item quantity is a bit big. Yeah, all of these are pretty bad. That one's okay. All of these jewels are going to get recycled, I think. Put those in there. Okay, now let's check out our backpack loot and see exactly what we got. So as you can see, the knowledge essence, 424. That's quite a bit. That might even be enough for what we want. We'll see. We'll check that out in a second. But as far as the rest of this stuff goes, let's look at the jewels. Did we get anything good here? I'll just put this in here as well. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. These are all pretty bad so far. These are all getting trashed. Man, this is a bad run. Okay, there's a legendary one though. That'll stay. 5.2 copiously and trap disarm. I mean, those two don't really go together, but it's good just for the that 5.2 copiously is massive. We might be able to get that down to a 10 as well. We'll see what happens. Shoveling smelting, that's a weird one. I think we'll trash that. Rarity mining speed is pretty good. Mining speed, vanilla immortality, copiously trap disarm, another copiously trap disarm. It's a bit big, we'll probably trash that one. Durability, we'll get rid of that. Okay, so all of these are going in here, but this one, we'll see. Look at that. That is an amazing jewel right there. 5.2% copiously. That's definitely going on this. So far we got this up to 86. I might end up making the chest breaker first though, because I don't think I'm going to be able to make 2 tools at once unless something crazy happens as far as the amount of gems I get. Yeah, but anyway, let's see what else we got in the backpack loot. So we already looked at the jewels. Oh, we got a regal charm. That's pretty cool. These charms are super rare to find for some reason. Aside from that, there's some relic booster packs there. Yeah, that's pretty much the highlights as far as I can see. We got an epic plus magnet that might end up being pretty good. And I did put the inscription pieces away already, so we actually have enough now to make a mushroom room if we were gonna need to do that. So we'll see what happens. Let's just roll this. I'm hoping that it's gonna be 10 ors. Okay, it's an Idona. 28% is pretty good. Let's just put that in there. And that just leaves the few vault items that we got. So we'll roll these vault items. Let's put these back in here. Go back to this. So much better. I'm glad I did this. It makes things easier, like, to sort out. We will roll these booster packs. So we didn't get... There's literally only one piece that I need right now to complete the entire relic set. We didn't get it, unsurprisingly. It's going to be very low odds to get that last one, but let's put that there. I've been farming magma cream right now, so it looks like I'm trying to get everything up to around the 10,000 mark. One thing at a time. So I went through all the meats and stuff like that. And these are doing pretty good at the moment in terms of numbers for most of these types of things, because I've been having the botany plots going 24/7. So we got pretty comfortable numbers for a lot of these things. Anyway, we'll roll all of these vault items. Bam. And everything else that's in here we will flush through. Did we get anything good? Let's have a look here. There's that epic magnet. $18.2 copiously. Got really good velocity. That's actually pretty decent. We might hang on to that. What else do we got here? Shields. %16 resistance, 11 health. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. We'll keep those ones. What have I got right now? I do have that legendary 13 health, but 16% resistance is pretty massive. I'd have to re-roll the implicits. I think we can give that a shot. 24 armor. See if we can get max. 27 armor would be really good. $22. $27 armor, 21 ability power. Cooldown reduction, healing efficiency. Man, my current boots have 80% mana regen though. These are pretty good backups. These ones currently just about to conk out as well. You know what? Let's just go for it, right? Let's just go for it with these ones. And we'll just trash. We'll just trash these ones. They're not really worth keeping. Okay, so I think that was pretty much everything. So we flushed all of that through. There shouldn't be anything left in here. Good stuff. Looking pretty good. We're getting some lava in there as well. But the main thing I wanted to check was the amount of knowledge essence. Man, look at my wand. Definitely needs a bit of a repair. Okay, so that is the loot, and what I want to check out now is how many knowledge stars we can get happening after that vault that we just did. So we've got one here. Unfortunately, there's no more for sale at the moment in the black market. But what I want to unlock is the Phytogenic Insolator, which is 26. So we need 25 more knowledge stars, essentially. Let's see if it's going to be possible here. It is! Wow, that's huge. Let's go for it, dudes. I've been unlocking so many major mods lately, which is awesome. Let's grab those out of there. We've probably gone through almost all of our knowledge. Oh no, we've still got a couple there, actually. We've still got a fair few Vault Diamonds. So that's cool. So what we're going to use these for, guys, is unlocking the Phytogenic Insulator. Bam. So this is quite an expensive machine to make. We might start off by making one of these, and then eventually I'll probably have several of these going. But they do cost an Echo Pog, 2 black chromatic steel, a machine frame, 2 aluminum gears, and a redstone flux crystal. So this is also like 5 chromatic steel. But yeah, I've seen worse recipes, but it looks like we need a few more pogs there. Let's get some of those happening. And then we should be able to craft up the Echo Pog. I could have auto-crafted this in retrospect. So there's our very first Phytogenic Insulator. So good. So I've got a spot already set up for this thing, which is right here. And I've got a pattern provider there as well. And I think this is just to supply the stuff that you need to craft things in this. So there's actually a ton of stuff that you can actually produce with the Phytogenic Insolator. There's 22 pages of things actually, so that's like around 66 items you can make. And they all require either the compost, the bone meal, or the I think it's called Phytogrow, which is the most efficient apparently. So I'm not sure if efficiency translates to speed or something else. It's probably speed, because I think all of these recipes produce the same amount of items. So you can see that all of these recipes, they will have a primary product, and some of them have a byproduct that they have a chance of producing. So you can see here with acacias, you put in the acacia sapling, you always get 6 logs, and you have a 10% chance to get a sapling back out of that. Which is interesting. That might make it hard actually to maintain the numbers of saplings. Gonna have to be careful with that. But some of the other stuff has like 3 byproducts. So crimson fungus gives you 6 crimson stem, 5% chance of a wart block, 5% chance of a shroomlight, and a 10% chance of the crimson fungus. So shroomlights, I think this is just about the only way you can farm these. So that's really cool. You can also get moss. You can get a lot of stuff that's oh, here it tells you what this stuff does. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, but most of this stuff is basically plant materials. In fact, it's probably all plant materials. Which makes sense because it's called phytogenic, right? Which sounds plant related to me. I'm not a scientist, but yeah, you can even get chorus fruit from these, which is pretty cool. So as far as this stuff goes, it tells you what they do here. So bone meal is a 1.5 modifier for primary and auxiliary. Energy modifier 0.8. Use chance 50%. Ah, okay, so it doesn't always use it up by the looks of it. The Phytogrow gives you 3% primary, 3 times primary modifier, 3 times auxiliary modifier, 0.8 energy modifier, and use chance of 75%. So it gets used up more. And the compost is 1.75 and 1.25. So you'd really want to use this stuff simply because of the auxiliary modifier, which I'm assuming refers to the byproduct. Because if this stuff gives a 3 times multiplier, I'm assuming that would make this a 30% chance. I'm wondering if the sapling gets used up in this or not. We'll have to test this out anyway. So as far as the Phytogrow goes, we might actually craft up some of that. While I was in the raw vault farming for chromatic iron, I also got some of the materials you need to make this. So you do need sand, which I'm producing as we speak. And you can use like one of these 3 recipes. Basically, you can use a bone meal in the recipe, or you can just straight up use apatite and niter dust, niter, either the dust or the actual stuff item. So there's a few combos here that you can do, but we're just going to go straight niter and apatite, and we'll see how much of this we can actually make here. Quite a lot. This is good. This is very good. All right, so we'll put this into the system here. And what we're going to do is probably use an export bus. I don't think this is actually necessary with the pattern thing connected to it. Let's have a look here, the pattern provider. So this says nothing, which probably means it doesn't recognize the machine or something like that. But it should still take patterns, right? Okay, so I've spent a little bit of time figuring it out, guys, but I think this system works pretty well now. So what we have here is our Phytogenic Insolator. Up the top here, we have an export bus. This is supplying water and phytogrow from the ME system. It's probably not necessary because I've got the pattern provider down here, which I think could do the same thing. But I'm going to use this for these ones anyway, which are not going to have pattern providers connected to them eventually when I make a few more of these things. And down here we have the pattern provider. So the pattern provider, it only holds like 9 patterns, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the logs in here. So we've got, at the moment, we've got oak, we've got spruce, we'll add in birch and the other types of tree, vanilla trees in there. And we'll also have the flowering azaleas. But there's a bunch of other stuff too we can manually craft that'll be good, like I was talking about with the shroom lights and stuff like that. So right now I have the flowering azaleas getting produced in here as well. Now in the actual Phytogenic Insolator, I keep calling it isolator for some reason, I've got 3 of these flux linkage amplifiers. So these use more power, but they basically speed up the processing. And I've also got resonant integral components, which improves the base attributes with a 4 times scale up factor. Yeah, it's kind of vague on what exactly that means, but I'm pretty sure it just means it speeds everything up. So this thing is quite slow, unfortunately. Now, it does say it needs sunlight, but it's basically just power that it needs and water, as well as either bone meal. The phytogrow is the best stuff, or you can use the compost from this thing. Yeah, so it was a bit hard getting the flowering azalea patterns to work. The oak logs and stuff like that was no problem, but what I had to do when I made the flowering azalea pattern for auto crafting is I had to actually fool it by setting up the pattern for the flowering azaleas like this. I'll show you guys. So if I just straight up created the pattern like this, the default one, it would say that the materials weren't available because I think it doesn't like the fact that the product is part of the recipe. So flowering azaleas turns into flowering azaleas. So all I did was I just swapped this out for the other type of azalea, the regular azaleas, and vice versa. Hopefully that makes sense. So essentially when I go to autocraft flowering azaleas, like here, where is it? Azalea. So we have the regular azalea here, and we should have the flowering azalea here. So these are the 2 auto crafting sections. So say I wanted to make the flowering ones, I would have to click on this one here. It's a bit weird, but it works. And yeah, otherwise it just doesn't work because it's basically the system just can't comprehend duplicating stuff, which is basically what you're doing with this system. But yeah, it's good. We can now start auto crafting these azaleas and all of the logs and stuff like that. And I was getting really low on some of these logs, like spruce and stuff like that. So it's going to be good to be able to just produce those. Plus, of course, we can now get the shroom lights happening and stuff like that, which are definitely items that sometimes the vaulter can definitely ask for. I don't even know if I've got shroom lights in any of these drawers right now, but I should probably get that happening at some point because they are definitely an item. I like to have all of the vault ingredients in these drawers. But yeah, basically we have ourselves a Phytogenic Isolator and Insulator. And I'm going to be crafting more of these when I can afford it. But as you guys know, we are in desperate need right now of all the gems that we can get so that we can make those prismatic tools at level 90. Anyway, that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we are going to do some more God reputation grinding. It's going to be a very long grind to get enough reputation for Tenos and buy more Tenos rooms. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.